Hey everybody, I'm Justin Neidinger, and I'm going to be your dungeon master for tonight's hard R-rated campaign in my homebrew world of Pranault. We have a few less people than normal, but we're still going to be kicking them off in alphabetical order. Casey?
My name's Byron Bancroft. Nope, reversed. My name's Casey Boyd. I'm playing Byron Bancroft.
There it is.
Yeah. And I have a portable hole that has a lot of body parts in it.
I'm worried that it has more than one, but fair. Hello, my name is Lisa. I'm playing Nyx, the reborn cleric, and after some thoughtful conversation in between last week's session to this one, I've determined that I don't think Nyx lives anywhere. I think she puts the hobo in the murder hobo.
Hi guys, I'm Rob. I'm playing Casper, the orc paladin, and last time we killed a necromancer, and this time, I think we're doing errands.
It is. It is. Last time was boss fight. This time it's shopping!
Sometimes that just needs to happen. Also, quick shout out to Misprint for coming out here with the intro already ready.
Yep. It's like I've said it 17 times before, 16 times before.
I can't believe we're already on 17.
I know, right?
Speaking of Misprint, Misprint has the... Does Misprint have the, stuff?
No.
No?
Kite Stage has
Oh.
it. Yep.
Sorry, Misprint.
Yeah, so last week we gave inspiration to Kite Sage. It was the week before that we got Misprint. So Kite Sage, please remember that you can use that to give me advantage or disadvantage. It could also be used to give the players advantage. And since this is a shopping episode, good luck. But this is like your fourth time having it, so I'm sure you'll figure out a way.
Not really shopping. Turning in quests.
I'm gonna barter with everybody over how much money we get. We'll definitely have a chance to use that inspiration.
Sure. Let's see here. Last time, Gorebox, you guys finally fought Gorebox, and thanks to a well-placed spell by someone who I think might have cheated with a slow spell. No, he didn't cheat. You get cut down the ability to do pretty much anything, and you guys kicked the shit out of Gorebox, which is awesome, because he was a nasty little shit. You found a bunch of Tesseract bottles, and maybe found out that Nyx is Death's courtesan. There's also a bunch of character development, which if you'd like to hear about it, we have you go back to the video or podcast. That's right, folks. We have a YouTube channel and a podcast. So tell a friend, tell your neighbor, tell Lisa or Rob's cat that we'd like you to subscribe, like, and all that stuff.
I bet now on which ones or both of them are going to show up tonight on stream.
It is with a heavy heart that we had to say temporarily goodbye to CJ because, well, he was hit by a truck in real life. No,
that's where we're going with.
Yeah, no. He had some work stuff he had to deal with.
He pooped violently, much like
he's so dehydrated.
It was a whole thing.
No, but he's gonna step away for a little bit. But in case he gets a chance to come back, everyone, you guys just see a portal open up, and Soar gets grabbed and dragged into it. Does anybody have anything else before we kick this shit show off?
Grabbed by what? Grabbed by what?
Give me a perception check.
Oh, I would love to. I'd love to start off the night by figuring out what bullshit you're going to use to come up with Soar's disappearance. 18.
18?
Mm-hmm.
You can't tell if it's tentacles
of course I can't, yeah.
or living penises, but something wraps around him and just yanks him in.
As opposed to the dead ones.
Yes, the dead ones are in the hole that Byron has. Yep.
Well, CJ, we're going to miss you very much for the time that you were away, and until you return, Soar will be safe and warm with his tentacles and/or penises. Sorry.
Maybe they're both. Maybe this is Japan.
Well, a little bit of both.
So, you guys killed Gorbox. And now, you guys are on your
Yippee!
way back out of the dungeon.
We took his body. Didn't we?
Yes, you did. You put it in the portable hole.
Yep.
And it's essentially, like I said, it's essentially like a deep freeze because it's an extra dimensional space that wouldn't allow it to go bad.
Awesome.
So, did you guys want to go out the way you came or the other way?
Well,
I think last time we talked about going out the other way.
Yep.
Just so, 'cause, listen, you put a bunch of time and effort into building up a dungeon. We want to reward that
And kill
So,
everything.
and loot the shit out of everything we
Yeah.
can. So let's go check it out.
Okay, let's go.
All right. So, you guys head down the opposite tunnel. It's almost exactly the same as the previous tunnel that you went in, and you come into a large open space. And in this space, there are a couple of corpses. And as you investigate a little bit closer, you see that these corpses, they're not wearing any armor. It looks almost as if the armor has been eaten off of them.
Oh.
I'll push Casper first into the next room.
Casper's muscly back will push back harder than you could possibly push him. He says, Byron, why don't you go first?
You don't know how hard I can
Just a
push.
thought.
I will send Athena in. Let's get her up here. Up. There she goes. All right.
There you go.
I will place my hand on Casper's shoulder, and I will. I don't know if this is copyrighted. I'll worgen to Athena, and
There you go.
and send her forward into the hall.
Athena turns into a crow and you fly directly ahead. You see another hall that's similar to the one you just entered. And as you turn left, you see a room that seems to be filled with mining supplies. And there are some mining carts. There you see a couple, like some pickaxes, some boxes. And over to the right, if you go that way, you'll see where you found the wizard staff. You see a locked gate.
Nix, are you following Athena while she scouts ahead?
I was waiting for Justin to tell us if there were any monsters ahead. And since no, I'm going to say yes.
Okay.
I'm hanging out with
Yay.
Athena. We're good. We're cool. Well, listen, while you guys are having your shoving match, Nyx just walks ahead.
So, like I said, there's some boxes in here. There is a couple mine carts. And there is there's that gate over there. And then there's a hallway down to your left.
Byron will walk near the gate and say, "Oh, actually, I recognize where we're at now. That's the prison cell I was in."
Yeah, the door you couldn't open.
You don't know that. You
I
were
think I
you
do.
were busy solving a puzzle upstairs with pressure plates at that point in time,
Yeah,
sir.
and you came upstairs and you're like, oh man, I couldn't open this door. Good thing this happened up here.
So
I know nothing of what you speak of.
as you go over there now, though, the bottom like foot and a half of the gate
Mhm.
has been rusted away.
Okay. I
Is
think
that
we
new?
believe so, right?
Yeah.
It appears that whatever is in there is now eating away other stuff. I would assume that they've gotten to the bodies, so maybe we should head out, or are we planning on exterminating them?
Was there anything on the bodies that were in there? If you're already in there?
This staff, which I'm holding, and and he will pull. Do I have a scroll of knock? Is that what I have? Yeah, a scroll of knock, and I'll just say I also have this scroll as well, and the gold I gave you guys earlier, which If you look back, I think it was like 100 gold that got distributed between all of us.
So what I'm hearing is this room has already been picked over and we should continue on.
Yes, Clem also has something from it. I can't remember what.
Is it the butt chucks?
No, that was in the
This-
lab.
All right.
This room over here has been checked over. This room has not been checked over.
Oh.
And the room that you were just in, the last room over here, this room you didn't check over this room.
I mean, we can give it
Let's
a
crack into these boxes. Let's get some
Okay. If the rust
presents,
monster,
please.
if the rust monster comes, I'm not. Someone else deals with that.
Yeah, Byron turns. He says, "Just as a reminder, that is the only rapier I have that is not damaged or not magical." Wait,
If anything
Yeah.
shows up, we can just make a run for it.
Well, I mean, might as well kill it. But 18 for investigation for me.
Okay. You go. Choo choo. What am I getting choo chooed for? You go over and you're looking through everything. And then you go to grab the box in the corner over here, and I need a strength saving throw.
What?
From just Casper?
Well, he's the one who's looking.
Just grabbing boxes? Cool.
Yep.
Okay, a 15.
Oh no. You stick to the box, and when you look back down, that box has teeth and a tongue. You've encountered a mimic.
Oh,
Everybody roll for initiative.
Alrighty.
I mean, the mimic's the one that's gonna
Yeah.
die.
I didn't get stuck to the mimic. The mimic got stuck to me.
Okay, so we need some initiative. Byron.
22.
Soar, that's a 0. Nyx,
15.
15?
Mhm.
Okay. Casper, 6. Oh. Clem's a 0.
Did I manage to pick up the mimic though? Because that's probably wasn't that what I was trying to do?
Chuck
No?
it.
You were trying to not be stuck to it. But the nice thing is, because he surprised you, he gets to attack.
That is the nice thing. You know what? Good for him. Honestly.
Would you believe me that in all the years I've been playing D&D, I've never actually fought a mimic?
Me either.
Really?
Actually.
Yeah. I feel like it's one of those enemies that just like everybody talks about, but doesn't get used that often.
All right. So, it's going to attack you with its sticky pod
Go ahead.
pseudopods. It's going to track you, bite you, and then it's going to try to spit in your face. So
Wow.
pseudopods.
A normal Tuesday night.
Yeah, that's a
Maybe
that's a
Casper's
night
into that.
a 19 to hit.
Hits that meets.
All right.
Is
and
it-
then-
Can I cut in
uh,
action the bite?
Hold on. Oh, that's a good question. But is it an aberration, a celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, and/or undead?
It is a monstrosity large.
Never mind.
All right.
Sorry.
So the pseudopod hits you for Jesus. That's
So is that a no? I can't.
what? I'm sorry, I missed what you said.
I was asking if I can cutting words.
No, because this is gonna be its gets to attack first kind of thing.
Okay.
Well, is it a reaction?
It is, but it's okay.
Okay.
Uh,
Justin's like, I'm gonna get this
Mhm.
attack in. God damn it!
Just like I get to hit.
It's gonna happen.
mhm.
It's the only
So
one you're getting
you
tonight,
can-
so enjoy it.
Yeah, pretty much. So after this first attack, though, you can do your thing. So because he would get in the pseudopod thing first, and then you can do your reaction. I'm trying to find some music. 'cause
Oh,
this
no,
is-
my reaction only decreases the attack, so
Oh, well, he gets 3 attacks. So,
that's fine.
all right. So the second one, do you want to use it on the second one? Because that would hit also. Because the second
Well-
one,
Sure.
Do you get to know how much it hit for?
I don't.
would you like
I
me to tell you
don't.
the first one? The
No,
first
no,
one
no.
is
It's fine. I'll
it's,
just cutting
uh,
words, whatever the second one is.
okay.
But what if?
The second one was 21.
Okay. So
Okay.
uno
That's
momento.
Because if it was like a 25 to hit. you
Well,
know,
no, my thing's now a D8, so
Oh, okay.
I'm reducing it by 5.
Okay, so that should put you under, right? So that one misses, and then it's going to spit at you.
Rude.
Oh no, you don't. I don't get to roll on that one. You have to make a DC 14 Dexterity saving throw.
8.
Oh,
The amount of creatures that have spit at Casper in this dungeon.
spitter.
You'll get used to it.
I'm already well on my way.
Cool. So then whenever Byron starts, you'll just be.
Stop. Oh,
Wow.
Emily, come back.
Wow.
Emily, I need you here to feel me.
That is 32 points of damage from the spit.
What was? Okay.
Plus, it was 14 on the
yeah.
pseudopod slappy slap.
Owie. 14 you said, or 13?
14.
Rude. Okay.
And Byron, it is your turn.
You just see Casper like taking this box, and he like you see him go, and he can't take his hands off, and then it just goes at him, and it like he's just keeps the same face, and the spit drips off of him, and like his skin and flesh. You just see his skull underneath it, and he's just like,
But does
this
he
is an
drop
odd
it?
box. No, why would
No, we can't.
Oh.
I can't, but I wouldn't anyway. So fuck you.
Sure, gonna try not to hit your hands. No promises.
It's a large creature. So
He looks
Casper's a
at
big, beefy boy.
that's true.
yeah, he'll look at Casper and just be like, this is just so typical. If you're gonna put your hands in anybody's mouth, and he will clap his hands together and cause that dissonant whispers to start happening inside. Well, I guess all around the box. I don't know if the box has ears or the mimic has ears, but I'm going to need a wisdom saving throw, DC 15.
All right, wisdom. That's a 13, so that does not hit or does not save.
Okay, so we will cast 14 psychic damage.
Oh, good lord. All right, so you do your old dissonant whispers, and you can just see it like flash across his eyes as like a pain racks him for 14 damage.
How do offhand attacks work? Do I have to make a main hand attack, or can I offhand shove my dagger into it? I don't. Do I have?
Go ahead, sure. Yeah, give him a stab. It'll be fine.
Bump. All right, I'll do it in a minute. Whoever's
Okay.
next go, I'm gonna have to re-equip my.
Okay, Nyx, you are up next.
Aha, excellent. I'm going to gingerly step around so that I'm not immediately attacking Casper.
Okay.
We're just gonna kind of like navigate around a little bit, get a little bit of a better angle.
I will allow you to attack Casper if you'd like.
I appreciate
too.
that immensely. I might take you up on that later. It depends if he wants to call me out of this death courtesan nonsense. But for the time being, swing and a miss. I shoot a guiding bolt off. A ray of light zaps out of her hands, and let's say it crashes into this pole right this one right here.
And another mimic jumps out. No.
Just chips away at it a little
The
bit.
bull's like, ow!
Yeah, stop it. I have feelings.
I don't know, a few
All right.
more of those. Maybe we'll see a cave-in happen. Time will tell.
Anything else for Nyx?
No, I'm good.
You want
The-
to go ahead and do your stabby stab now that you have it equipped there, Byron?
It was a 15.
15 hits.
Okay. Then I'm going to stab it into the thing and leave it there.
Okay.
1 damage.
Oh. All right. So, Casper, you're just standing there and it's got your arm, and all of a sudden just see this knife come over your shoulder, and then it's just like, it's like where an eye would be right in front of you on a box. And it's just left there for you. And now?
The dagger?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Oh, I like it. In the eye?
I'm just trying to stab it into the box. You'll
Yep.
see why.
And
okay.
Casper. It's not your turn.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were going to. And you see the rust monster come in from the door behind you and immediately attack you. Roll a dexterity saving throw.
Just with a disadvantage because you're grappled.
But that's not how grapple works. Okay.
Go home.
Okay.
Actually,
Well, maybe this one. I don't know. I'm gonna attack it with my rapier. Because fuck this guy. That was just its regular freaking attack, right?
Give me
attack.
give me a nature check, I guess, or
13 on my nature check.
you would know that it can't always spit acid at you.
Oh, what a reassurance. Okay. Well, shit. I would like. No, I already did my Inspiring Spite. I didn't mark it off, but I'm sure I used it last fight. So never mind. I'm going to use my bonus action to Shield of Faith. No, but I want to smite it. Never mind. I won't do that. I'm just going to attack twice.
Okay.
Hiya! A 9 to hit.
9 does not hit.
Hiya! A 25 to hit.
Oh, that definitely hits.
For 7 piercing damage.
Okay.
But I also will smite on it. So it's only a level 1 smite, unfortunately. But 13 radiant damage.
So you penetrate this poor monster, and then this searing light comes down through your penetration and gets him for 20 damage.
Byron is just extremely disappointed with your choice of wording.
Because he wanted to use it instead?
No, just
Okay. God damn it. Alright, well, guys, I don't have much HP left, so we could wrap this up.
All right, I'll wrap it up right now. So
Put me out of my misery.
it is going to. Whoops. Let's see here. It is going to hit you one time, and then it's going to try to bite you because it missed a second time. So it just hits you, and so it goes to slap you right in the face, and it's going to slap you for 8 damage as it just pummels you with this big floppy hand right in the face.
Okay, the last of Casper's face skin flies off. I am now just a skull with 4 HP.
Nix is very into this. This is your look, sir.
My Halloween look.
Byron?
Byron is going to cast Heat Metal on the dagger that is in the
That's where I
mimic's
figured that was
head.
going.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I don't really have to do anything other than just do it.
Okay.
That's 16 fire damage.
Fuck.
And so objects growing red hot. When creature that is basically in touch with this object must succeed on a Constitution throw or drop any object it can.
Okay.
I don't know
That would be Casper.
if he's an object that can be dropped, but and then it has
some do consider me an object, so
I rolled a 9, so Casper is no longer grappled.
and it has disadvantage on its attack rolls and ability checks until the start of my next turn.
Damn you for being a good player. Like, ruin all my fun for killing Casper. All right, so you just see all these blisters come over this thing's face, and it's like, "Rah!" and drops Casper, and it's like, I have disadvantage on those things that you said. Please remind me.
The power of Eldath compels you. The power of Eldath compels you. I just look over at Casper and I'm like, that's how you smite.
And Casper was like, yeah, I love it.
You can't quite
And-
tell if he's smiling though, because with all of his face
Yeah.
being
Yeah.
ripped off, it's just all teeth.
always a grin.
Technically, it's just nothing but smile, right? It's just nothing.
Yeah, exactly. This is the happiest you've ever seen him.
You did use your wand of smiles on him after his face came off.
Yep.
But as you hit this mimic, you can see that it is now bleeding rather badly. And Nyx, it's your turn.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm gonna heal my boy Casper. Poor Casper.
I'm glad this-
Alrighty.
Nobody else.
Wow.
Was I took over freaking. Thank you.
Wait, no way. No fucking way.
You rolled a 1.
I rolled a 2 and a 2 and a 2 plus 2. So I heal you for 8 with
Yahtzee.
my 3rd level healing spell.
Nice. I
Okay,
like it.
well now you really gotta not die because I was counting on that healing you enough to not need to save Revivify.
I
So
was
just like,
about to be like, oh, that was just a level 1 healing spell. That was pretty good. But,
oh yeah, no, cute, no,
Guess not. Mm.
Casper, your
Oh, it's
fate
fine.
is in your hands.
Oh, that's not good.
Nope.
I'm gonna just stab it 2 more times.
Okay.
Hiya! 25 to hit
That's going to hit.
for 8 damage.
Okay.
Hiya! A natural 1 to hit
Oh no.
for 8 damage.
A natural 1 to hit for 8 damage. You as you do, you slip like on some of the blood that's on the floor, and you end up right back stuck to this thing. And you're now stuck to the monster again.
Okay.
does this count as grappled? Is it just really
Yes.
sticky? Like,
Yeah.
Can it be a mutual grapple?
It has
I
pseudopods,
don't know.
so
Did you-
it is
what
a.
happens if he just grabs it back if he's?
You could have maybe talked to it. Maybe it was just lonely. It just it's just looking for somebody to talk to.
I mean, with all the hitting and spitting, I guess that's possible. But
That's my taste in men, honestly.
You look
so.
you look next to it, and there's a ball gag, and
can we leave?
no.
I could just.
Iron picks that
Oh.
up. He's like, I'm sorry, that fell out of my pocket.
Shove it back in your cod piece of holding
Yeah.
where it belongs.
It's the. Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, we're gonna see if it reaches.
Don't say it like that.
I spit at somebody else.
No,
Thanks. you can spit at me. Go ahead.
All right.
Down it.
All
Why
right.
not?
I spit directly at your general direction, so I need a dexterity saving throw.
Honestly. Hey, natural 20. The
Hey.
dice lord giveth and
There
taketh
you
away.
go.
Now you only take half of these 9d6
Oh, no.
damages.
At this point, it's like the Left 4 Dead extreme difficulty strat, where it's like you have such low health, you might as well die and respawn later, you know?
Yeah,
And
that's kind of
save
where
damage.
my brain is at, honestly.
well, the nice thing about it is that we have a grave cleric with us that heals an individual that is in death saving throws at max health. So
So go ahead and die.
she
and
almost
trust that'll bring
I'll
you
just-
back.
yeah,
kill
she
myself.
almost could have main attacked you with her like attack actioned you last time, knocked you out, and then healing word bonus action you and brought you up.
Yeah,
Not
that's
wrong.
true.
So next time I will just
So-
start attacking Casper. Because
Yeah.
what we've learned.
She's just like,
And I said that's fine.
So this thing just sprays acid all over our boy Casper, and that does 30 points of damage.
Wow. That's half.
Taking it really.
Oh wait, 15. That's 15. So
Okay, it doesn't matter,
mean,
but I was like,
yeah.
God damn.
nope, that's 15. But that does allow me to use my 2 other attacks on other people because you've just fallen unconscious. So Byron,
At disadvantage, sir.
okay. That is a 22 at disadvantage because the other one was a natural 20.
Pretty sure that one's gonna hit.
And then the bite. 16.
16 will meet.
Okay. So that is that is 12 22 points of damage.
Okay.
This is embarrassing, guys. We just beat the boss. What's
Yes.
happening
Oh,
right
that's
now?
exactly it. We just beat the boss.
Yep. And you have 2 less people, and I didn't dumb this down.
Thanks.
It is now Byron's turn.
Actually.
Oh, are you down?
No, I'm rolling con saves to see if I keep up my concentration. I
Oh,
believe.
okay.
I believe.
Did you go down?
I know. Justin got real excited there for a
Nick's
second.
running away.
Yeah, I was gonna say if both of you go down, I really might just like, I gotta go. I'm gonna go find
Peace!
Solar.
And she
I'll
just
be
runs.
back later. Yeah.
All right, so I think I managed to maintain concentration, which means that for my spell, you take another 10 fire damage as a bonus action.
Okay.
Main attack action, I am going to attack, and we'll have Athena swoop in for the help actions. That way I cheat and get advantage.
There you go.
And 1 second. 21 to attack for 7 piercing damage.
Bam. All right. So you just start searing this thing's face, and as it starts going like shrieking, you just stab it, and you can see that it is not doing very well at all. It is as barely upright as a mimic can be, a big blob of goo.
Cool. I'm just focused on that, making that dagger glow nice, hot, and red inside of its little spiky mouth. And
Nyx.
that'll be my turn.
I would
Next.
greatly appreciate it if you would just stay focused on taking care of this thing and having it not attack me. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level on my man Casper, and it is going to automatically do full healing for that. So that is 18. No, you're back up. You're fine. Whatever. It's 18. Take what we can get at this point. Most of my
Thanks,
spell slots
man.
are burned up.
You
You
see-
know, just
you
maybe just don't try not to get grappled by it again, please.
As soon as I come conscious, I'm getting nagged immediately.
And it gonna
Oh
bite
my
you again.
God.
Yeah.
So you
what
see
do you think
blue.
this relationship is? All right.
You see a blue healing energy wash over Casper, and his eyes pop open as he is alive. And Casper, it's your turn.
God damn it. Thought I could be done.
You pretend to be dead. You don't have to keep your eyes open. You can just close
Yeah.
them.
Not ready for
my
you yet,
turn like a
Casper.
hero. I'm going to stand up and stab it some more.
All right.
The life of a paladin that has no more spell slots is a shitty fighter. A 19 to hit
That hits.
for 9 damage.
Please tell me how you kill this
Oh
mimic.
god.
Okay.
I don't know.
That
I've
exact-
just
Pops back up and just punches a hole
It has
through it.
9 hit points left.
He gets up and he's just been like stabbing this mimic with the rapier, just like in a very tight center, in its center mass. It's just stab, 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 and he's drawn he's punched out a little smiley face in its chest, and the last stab pierces its heart and it's dead.
It's very Squid Game of you, and it is no longer among the living.
Yay, well done.
Woo. That was. I did not expect you guys to almost die like that, but I also didn't expect it to do that, to hit that hard.
You also didn't change the battles at all, minus 2 players.
Nope.
You asshole.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
God.
Okay.
Don't forget your dagger.
Yeah, I'm gonna reach into the gooey puddle and pull my dagger out.
Okay.
All right, I stick my hand in. Is there
it's
any
size.
loot inside?
Nope.
No. I just go. Eh.
Oh, it's a
Nope.
sticky tongue.
It's size. But actually, if anybody wants to try to get the poison glands out of it because it spits acid, you can do that.
I will give it a shot. What you want me to
Okay.
roll?
Give me a nature.
Nature. 21.
You find 4 uncommon.
Wow. Okay.
Pretty good.
I am up to 6.
The hell was that? It sounded like a helicopter drove past my house.
They're coming for you finally.
They are. They are. Yeah.
Casper,
all those-
you're doing it, right?
It's all those bootlegged versions of Wreck-It Ralph.
I'm gonna assume that we're gonna stop a rest at some point, but until then, I'll do a check on Casper to see how beaten up he is.
Well, he's missing his face. He's just
Okay.
touching it like.
I'm gonna-
Do you have anything to fix this?
Yeah, I would find his face on the floor and pick it up and just kind of like put
It's
it
in,
on,
like,
put it over
3
top like a
pieces.
sheet mask.
And you
Yeah, just
can't
kind of like
find-
glue it back
there's, like,
together.
A piece that you can't really find that's just missing. Out of the middle.
Silence of the lambs.
I'll just cast Cure Wounds over the pieces as I'm putting them back on. Wow, I am doing absolute shit rolls on Cure Wounds.
Thanks, man.
Another 2. I got another 2. I rolled 5 2s in a row.
Consistent, if nothing
I'm
else.
so sorry. I'm trying to help.
I appreciate it. I'm almost at half health
boy.
again.
Okay, well, I've got 1 less. There you go. I got 3 more for you, and I'm maxed out on spell slots. That's all I can do.
Casper, you hear in your head, if this is who you choose to travel with, I may not be able to help you, as Eldath is talking to
Yeah.
you directly.
Byron rubs the small of your back with a healing word, mind you. 1d4. I rolled a 6.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Casper's gonna be like, "That's goddess. That's kind of rude." I mean, but really, thank you for bringing me back up to a lot of health earlier in the dungeon. Also, hi, how's it going?
Oh, it's going well. I've been watching your progress.
Oh no.
Well, I mean, this one was not your best showing, but you killed the shit out of that kobold.
I did.
You really did. I knew you were my
Oh, yeah.
champion. Just
Okay, well,
maybe stay away from undead dragonborns and boxes that aren't quite boxes.
Well, that one, they got me. But I'm sure the cost per minute on this thing is really expensive, so I'll let you go.
Oh no, I got a really good deal through my provider. I'm okay. Bye.
Okay. Bye. Taps his head.
So
that was weird.
I may suggest that we don't wait around for the bugs that Casper is so afraid of to show up, just as a reminder.
It's your sword, just so you know.
I mean,
you
but
hear-
I gave it to you.
As the
Your,
as-
your sound gate's cutting you out. Is that supposed to be chittering of insects?
Yeah, you hear chittering. Yeah.
Okay.
I love that's a great running gag. It's Justin trying to describe a noise, and it's just nothing. You hear
The microphone does not allow it. Yeah. There
No,
it is.
it's Discord. Discord doesn't allow me. It's like noise cancellation.
Before we leave this room, DM, was the 18 that I rolled to experience pain for the investigation, or did I also find anything interesting?
You found in the crates. It was a lot of the things to mine with. So there's picks. There's actually in the mine carts you see some like Verast shakings. Like it's almost what they were using to transport to someplace else. So it's not like you found big things full of Verast. It's like little pieces on the bottom. As you're looking through, you seem like this is almost like a staging area, whereas where you were in the rooms before, that was where they were filling everything up.
And no logos on any of this.
Yeah, I mean you're seeing the Tesseract stuff,
Oh,
all over stuff.
Did we
okay.
find any materials that Clem could use for crafting? Are there any, like,
Yeah, I was
metals down
thinking like
there?
iron or mithril or anything like that. Just giant chunks of
yeah.
adamantium.
No,
Yeah.
There's there's a whole bunch of fool's gold and two uncommon crafting things.
Okay. I'll
Uh,
make note, 2 uncommon crafters.
Nix, do you want to help me get the poison glands out of this thing? It's quite potent.
You
I
look
think
over and
Byron already
Byron
did
just
that.
has
Oh.
all 4 of them in his hand.
I missed that. I'm sorry.
They look like stress balls. He's like rolling them in his
Yeah,
hands.
just juggling
just
them.
spinning them.
Okay, let's go.
What's that fushigi?
Yeah.
What's the thing with the clear balls?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I could 100% see Byron just being like, yeah, it's water juggling, you know. All right,
So,
cool. Let's get the
guys-
fuck out of here.
You guys go up this ramp and come into a room. And as you come into this room, you see undead creatures that are lying still on the ground.
Oh, good.
Oh, no. Oh, no, I'm lost.
You're lost?
Oh,
I'm-
you went the wrong way. Oh no!
I went the wrong way.
Damn it!
Next just
got
wanders.
She's lost forever. She
I got
becomes.
lost. Whatever, it's fine.
It's
Byron,
a complete circle.
I live down here now.
Byron is going to take his wrist crossbow and shoot the boxes. Just
The one
Oh,
goes,
no.
ouch!
Please don't
No.
do that.
Um,
I'm completely out of spell slots. The sooner that we could leave, the better.
just making sure. I will do just a quick cursory investigation for anything that might be of value
Sure.
or
Give me a roll.
reference up here. Survey says I got a 6. It was a big
Okay.
one. Nat 1.
Yeah. So you're still able to find you find 50 gold and 2 hand axes.
Oh, so when he rolls, he gets the good stuff.
Yeah.
When I
You got the
roll-
good stuff. You got a mimic. That's experience. That's worth way more.
You lucky boy, you got a mimic out of it. Why are you
I'm out here
complaining?
grinding. That's for sure.
Yeah.
No, like he let you get your face eaten off and you're complaining, and I just don't understand
know.
sometimes.
Usually,
It's the problem today. People don't want to work and they're afraid of getting eaten by monsters.
They're just people are like, I don't want my face eaten off. It's like, get over it. You get poison out of it at the end.
I know, back when I was a kid, we would let things eat us and we'd be happy about it.
And how many years ago is that, Dad?
700.
There you go.
All right,
All
so
right.
that's all you find in this room. You would imagine that these guys would have been something that you would have had to fight, but now that Gorbox is dead, they too no longer have any life in them.
Are these zombies? Are these? Oh, sorry.
Nope, go ahead.
Are these the same ones that we saw outside? The big scary ones before we came in?
Yeah, so the girl one, like right here
Yeah.
that I'm moving around, that one was one of the ones who was kind of holding their head going crazy, and the other ones were ghouls.
didn't one of them get away? Is that the one that got away from upstairs?
I think she got
Uh,
eaten by the monsters on the other side.
Yes.
Oh,
It was
Okay.
Brianna. Brianna.
Yeah, no, that was
The
Brianna got eaten by a ghoul.
Brianna the death pony.
It was
Yeah.
well deserved.
So you guys head up this stairs ramp area, and it takes you to where it seems like somebody made a barricade here. This is made out of chairs and loose debris and bookshelves. You're easily able to scale over it from this side, and it takes you to the front of the dungeon.
Bookshelves, you say? Are there any books left on these bookshelves?
There are not.
Okay. Instantly loses interest. All right, let's go.
Byron's
There's-
walking out. He's like, "Why are there bookshelves in a mine? I don't."
Why are there no books for those bookshelves?
It just
There's
seems like
all in the
a
water.
There's places
waste
to
of
learn
furniture.
you
things,
don't
Byron.
leave the books in the barricade. They're expensive.
No, you'd spend the time removing all of the books from the barricade first and then moving it? Who has time
Yeah,
for that? In a
they died.
barricade? Absolutely not.
They're very smart.
So
Made a perfect barricade first.
On our way
I'm
out,
ready to keep fighting about this.
do we inform the
I expect them to be dead.
the
be honest.
knights? Well,
Yeah.
I mean, once we
You
killed
think?
Gorbox, they might have an opportunity to actually live.
Oh, that's true. Maybe we did it in the nick of time.
Like half
Okay.
of them. Like,
Or maybe they're fine.
They could be.
Maybe they're fine. I don't know.
So you guys are going back over to see the Order of the Reborn Knight.
mhm.
Very.
Oh. Hey.
You guys get over there,
time is it?
and it is this o'clock. It's about noonish. Sun is high in the sky.
Okay.
Hello.
Oh, so bright.
I know, right? And you guys get
You
over
guys
there, and I
dead?
have to find the people's names. Hold on one second.
And just
Hold down
before
tab.
we approach, I want to be clear. If there's any like sussy business happening over here, if we get an eye, it's just like, looks like there are a bunch of people over there that might want to attack us.
Can we?
Maybe
Yeah,
we don't
actually-
immediately approach.
Yeah, can we back up to where we're approaching them, and then I don't know.
So
Just
are
kind
they?
of get a scope out the area
Yeah,
a little bit.
Because I can't fight that
Yeah.
right now.
Boop. All right, I brought Nick's back. I don't know where Byron's at. So as you guys are getting closer, give me a perception check.
I'd be happy to. 15.
Okay.
A 4.
24.
Are you guys being stealthy when you go over there? Or are you being just clop?
I guess. Well, can we see? I don't know if we would have made this perception check earlier for this, but can we see? Are they there? Like, are they
Yes.
in?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. You see, it's a taller person. You would imagine that it was the half elf cleric that you met, Reltar. He's just standing there. He's got like a quarterstaff, and he's just kind of leaning on it, half asleep. But he doesn't look dead. He just looks bored.
That's a win. I also would like to be half asleep. I say we approach.
Sure.
Okay, perfect. We approach.
As you guys get closer, he pops up and he's like, "Who go?
Hey,
It's you guys. Hey, how you doing? Oh God, thank God you're back.
we dealt with it. There is no more problem.
There's no more problem.
Well, there's plenty of other problems. There's just not this specific problem anymore.
Oh my God, this is." And he goes to walk up and hug Nyx. He's just like, "Oh,
No, thank you. No.
okay."
And she immediately just ducks and backs away.
Turns directly towards Casper. He's like, "Oh God, you guys are so great."
Opens his arms.
Shit's so cute.
Reltar just lays his head on your chest and is fully embracing you. You hear just a gentle weeping of joy as he's super stoked that you guys have vanquished all the monsters that were killing all of them.
Bugs are very nice. Is there any chance that you have a gold? Is there perhaps a more physical expression of your thanks?
He
He's already
opens his
hugging
arm.
me.
He's like, "I could give you a hug."
here.
more of the small, shiny variety, I think.
I believe she's looking for a monetary reward since we managed to not only save you all, but also completely clear out the mines and destroy the scorpion. And then Byron will unfold the portable hole and reach in for the kobold's head and just pull him out and be like, and we also vanquished this one as well.
"Ah," he says, and he
Just
goes,
throws
"Ah."
it back in the
I
Oh,
hole.
it's already dead. Calm down.
He reaches in his hand and he says, "It appears the kite sage is used as inspiration to get you something tangible." And he pulls out. He's got 15 gold, 2 silver, a stick of bubble gum, and it looks like a pipe that is carved out of ivory that would probably get you an extra 25 gold.
Fuck yeah, Kite Sage.
Yeah.
This is all of my belongings.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I wasn't going to give you
Yoink,
all of
yoink,
this
yoink.
stuff.
That's how you use your inspiration.
And just as that happens, the sky darkens, and from the sky comes a monster that you can no longer roll against. No.
That's okay.
Yeah.
It was
And
bound
then
to
we
happen.
TPK'd and she died with her ivory pipe.
Nope. Write all that stuff down because I just made it up and I'm not gonna remember.
Already forgot half of it, but sounds good.
25
Yeah,
gold.
I wrote-
The bubblegum.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it was-
Casey, come in with your magical
it's
memory,
super delicious.
please.
It's grape bubblegum.
15 gold bubblegum and a 25 gold ivory pipe.
There's
Oh,
there's 3
fantastic.
pieces of bubblegum. I'm a just god.
Oh my god. We can sell all of these.
Is this like invincibility bubblegum?
Nope, it's regular bubblegum.
No, it's not regular. It's great.
It's
Oh, I'm
fruit.
sorry. It's grape. It's grape bubblegum.
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect. Thank you. Yeah, I will. Nyx will take those off of his hands without touching him, if at all possible. Just very carefully avoiding to make sure that he's not going to go in for a hug once this is handed off. Just thank you. And if you don't mind, I think that we could use a quick nap to recharge here.
Yes. Go talk to Dorna. And in case you're wondering, that gum is Dr. Chew's Yum Yum Gum. And just in case it matters later.
It'll give you gingivitis.
There's no fucking way that this gum company isn't owned by Prowler, right?
Yeah.
This just and we reopen your Prowler gift bags, and at the very bottom there's 4 more pieces of Dr. Chew's gum.
While we're in there, I assume we're going back into where they're kind of using this place as an infirmary.
Yep.
Is there any more people that are injured?
Just the same ones that were there before.
Okay, I have a first level healing spell and 3rd level that I can pump into people just as added
Okay.
bonus before we go
Okay.
take a rest.
They're like, "Oh, thank you, sir. I can feel my toes again. I think you've cured the diabetes." So
I wasn't wounded in battle. I just had
Yeah.
diabetes.
Well,
this got me with Dr.
Yeah.
Chew's Yum Yum Gum.
it gave me the beatus. Oh,
But
you're
yeah,
welcome,
that's all.
Wilford Brimley. I hope you can.
And you guys can sleep through the day if you'd like, and into tomorrow if you'd like to leave during the day.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Good idea.
Is there anything else that you'd like to do?
I'd like to check in with Dorna just to see if she has any new information or she has anything for us.
You come over and she says, "Oh, it's thank fuck that you got back. Sorry, thank you. I'm glad that you guys got back. Were you able to kill Gorbox?"
We were. We do have his body with us if you need proof of it.
Oh no.
Are you sure?
We've
It's
seen enough
really
death.
bloody. Okay,
No,
suit-
no, thank you.
Suit yourself. If you ever
Nice.
change your mind, though, it's actually hidden, I think, in it's somewhere near Byron's cock. I don't really know all the inner machinations of how that works out.
Oh, I hope it's. You didn't put that in your extra dimensional cod piece, did you? Okay, because that would have ended very poorly.
Nope.
Oh, never mind. I can't tell where Byron keeps it, but he has it on him. In any case, our plan is to return back to the city now, and hopefully we'll be able to run into you again. But if you do need any assistance until then, you may be able to reach us through the Heralds of the Dawn. We have some contacts there if anything comes up in the meantime.
She looks at you thoughtfully, and she goes to put her hand on you, realizes that she saw earlier that she didn't like it, takes her hand away, and says, thank you, my dear."
You're very welcome.
And
Can I-
then
Can I do,
Clem's dad walks over and he puts his hand on your shoulder and he's like, "Who are you?"
Please don't do that. I'm a friend of Clem's. We're traveling together,
Oh,
but now we're heading back to the city.
I'm sorry. I I'm blind, so the only way I can see is by touching. Can I see your face?
Absolutely
touch
not.
your
No,
face.
no, absolutely not. No, but Lilo, I'm sure will do a wonderful job staying here with you and won't mind if you want to touch all over Lilo's face all the time.
Please don't tell Clem. She's not here with you, is she?
No,
We
he
ate
went in
the
Thieves
dog.
portal. Oh.
God.
Please, guarding the entrance of the mine, waiting for us to give her the all clear that we're headed
Oh,
back
good,
to town.
good. I wouldn't want her to know that we ate the dog. It was
Good God.
delicious.
It's
Where's
been
Lilo?
less than
I'm looking
24
around.
hours.
Where is
We've
Lilo?
been hungry.
Oh my God. You could have eaten each other. Why in the world would
All
you
the-
start with the dog?
You
All the
look
other-
over. You look over, and Lilo is just laying on the floor very quietly.
Oh, excellent. I would kind
You're
of
not sure
call.
what he
I
ate.
would just sort of check in with
I
Lilo.
was like, don't tell him I'm here.
Yeah.
He ate the other one.
Oh fuck. All right, I'm long resting. I'm being a good noodle. Once again,
Casper,
not
you had something you
sleeping,
want to say that I
just
kept rudely interrupting?
Yeah, well, Casper is going to sidle up next to Nyx and say, "Thank you for all the healing. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you dying for me.
Trying to fix my face."
It doesn't look half bad. There's a few little scars here and there, but overall, I think we patched you back together as well as we could have.
Yeah, I've heard that it grows back. So,
Oh.
but yeah, good work.
Just don't die for real, okay?
Yeah, I still have unfinished business. I'll come back as a ghost, if nothing else.
Oh, I would love it if you could. Truth is, I can't quite figure out how to make that part work. Zombie, I could do zombies. Skeleton, I could do skeleton. But if you wanted
You're
to come
not
back,
allowed-
like, you know.
You're not allowed to raise me as a zombie if I die.
Nope, you're getting raised.
Raised as a skeleton, then? I'm teasing,
Maybe.
Casper. And if anything, I will try to bring you back with all of your limbs, but, you know, no promises on that either.
Okay,
So
fair enough.
I know that I get to make the calling on this, but how would it have worked if, after he went unconscious, technically dead, if you would have cast your magic I can raise skeletons for 18 seconds thing?
Yeah.
I wasn't dead. I was unconscious.
Yeah.
Thank
We could have made that happen.
Potato, potato.
Slowly bleeding out.
Maybe one day. We'll see. Can I bring it back as a zombie and then kill him and then revivify him?
Maybe bring me back as a
About
zombie,
it.
and while I'm a zombie, revivify me. You're not even kill me the second time.
Just saying.
What if she brings you back as a zombie, and then I allow you to attack the other PCs?
Me?
Yes.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh,
You're
yeah.
gonna be
We'll be the power couple. Of the
very
world.
easy to kill as a zombie. Do you think power couple? So you think you're gonna be real squishy when you're coming back? I know you think you're a big beefy paladin in life, but like zombies, real squish.
Are we really
Real squish.
worried about it? We all have AC over 8.
Yeah. I think we're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
225s last fight.
Uh-huh.
But if I kill all of you and bring you all back as my minions,
Sure, Casper.
then we might be getting somewhere. All right.
I'm going to sleep.
All right.
I don't need this.
Casper, you close your eyes and you wake up, and it's whatever time of the day you want it to be the following day.
Wow.
And you have all your hit points back. And you're
Perfect.
still the same level.
Yay!
Okay, on our way back to town, or pack.
I don't know what's happening.
She got real excited.
I did. Here's the thing. I am going to kindly suggest that we fast track our way back by not stopping in Hopton Creek. And I'm going to do so in a way that does not at all seem like I don't personally want to be in Hopton Creek, but like it makes sense for the group for us to to save on time, because Gorbox's body is rotting away very quickly, and we really need to get back as quickly as possible. And
No.
Hopton Creek just seems like an unnecessary stop along the way, especially now that we've already rested for 8 hours.
You need another excuse. The DM said that it's like a deep freeze, so.
So if I could finish my sentence, Byron is going to suggest on his way back that we avoid Hopton Creek because along the way he would like to cast out his tensor's disc and unfold the portable hole on it and start throwing out all of the spare body parts along the way into the forest, so that way they aren't just littering the hole, but he doesn't have to dispose of them. So like pull one out, make sure it's nothing I need, and then just keep the floating disc moving with Casper, and I'll just
Can you do that?
Why can't I?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, then yes, you could do that.
I mean,
We'll use the
technically,
answer.
it's just a handkerchief, so it just needs to unfold on something, and the tensor's disc can just float next to you.
All right.
I'll allow it.
So I would like to just be throwing body parts out and avoiding towns. That way they can just be getting eaten by anything else, and we can create an undead monstrosity of animals out in the wilderness for us to deal with later.
I'm not squeamish around corpses, but this seems a little gory even for me.
Byron yells from inside the hole, "You should be in here."
I'll take my chances out here, thank you. But I will like assist with pulling parts out and checking them. And
Yeah, as we're disposing of everything, I want to look around inside of the hole to see if there's anything else of value that maybe was hidden underneath the thousands of body parts or whatever you described as this.
No, I hand waved the you digging through it and gave you the sending stones. That was the other thing that was in there.
Okay, cool.
But Casper, while they're balls deep in that hole, you look back and you see just a bear, and this bear is going to town on on like just a dead torso. And he looks at you, and he just starts slowly following behind you guys. And every time a body part hits there, he just takes a bite of it and shakes it.
last
then
time we saw a bear, it turned out to be Eldath, so maybe this is a good thing.
Eldath, hey! How are you?
You
Roll
make that
for
noise, and it
initiative.
spooks the bear because you're a big person, and it runs away. You just got big. It runs away.
I was already big. Come on.
You should put your arms up to get even
I was
bigger.
gonna say
What?
Byron from inside the hole's casting in large.
No bear
Um,
encounter?
No bear encounter.
Okay,
Does the bear
perfect.
turn undead?
You'll never know. It ran away.
God help whoever figures that out. I remember what I
Probably
wanted
gonna
to...
be Patrick.
Never mind. All right, let's...
I'm not comfortable
go.
with the idea of Varas blood infecting living people to turn them into zombies, and then living things eating the zombies, and then being infected with the same Varas blood. That
That'd be
seems
crazy. These aren't
like
zombie
something
parts, though.
worth experimenting.
These aren't
That's how the-
zombie parts, are they?
That's how the pandemic
they're-
started.
They're just body parts.
Yeah, okay. This exact scenario is how
Yeah.
the pandemic started.
Uh-huh, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
It's crazy.
Nixon, her Necronomicon just makes a note about just like feeding infected zombie to living human? Questionable.
Respiratory disease? Question mark.
RSV stands for Resing Serious Zombies. All right, I'm tired. I'm done.
Okay. So, you're throwing body parts out for a couple hours as you're walking back. It takes you, I think it said it took like a day and a half to get to where you were going. But because you didn't go to Hopton Creek, it takes you about a day to get there. If you rest, it is an uneventful evening where you guys shoot the shit around the fire.
Do we bond?
Sure.
Do we have some party bonding time?
No.
Sure.
She's
Clem's like,
parents.
I don't want to be here. I'm going to take a nap. And she just rolls over and goes to sleep. Everybody else can talk amongst themselves.
Byron makes pony sounds throughout the night,
Gross.
just to annoy her.
It's not about pony sounds. It's about talking pony sounds.
Yeah. The pony sound was like,
Absolutely not
hey.
No, none of that.
Clop, 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 clop.
I'm
Hey.
Brianna the pony.
You forsake me to die.
And I'd do it again.
Yeah.
I think that Nyx would spend a lot of the time just like chatting about her time at the Church of Serenay and just being like, here's some of the icebreakers that I learned when I was in the chapel and I had to learn how to meet people. And it would just be a whole bunch of really cheesy, like workplace, like your super secret name is your favorite color mixed with the street that you grew up on. What's yours? My spy name would be. She's not good at bonding with people.
Byron's like,
People
both my
think-
parents are dead.
Great. Thanks for sharing. All right. Okay.
I never knew my
let's get
dad.
out of this shopping adventure. Oh no. Oh, big sad.
This quickly turned into AA. So you guys, you make it back into Donver's hold. What do you want to do?
Well-
turn in a quest.
Okay.
So we're going to Crimson Writ.
Crimson Rip.
All right, we can do that.
That is stop number 1.
Crimson Writ.
Progress the plot.
And then shopping.
Oh,
You know,
let's see.
next time Eldath talks to you, Casper, I feel like you should get some more information on this whole like being Eldath's chosen one thing.
Maybe.
I didn't
See?
realize that it was going to be like an actual talk. I thought she was just saying something. She does that a lot. She just chimes in.
Who, me?
Randomly.
Are you talking about me?
Oh god.
I heard that.
Another god. Another goddess.
Oh,
hi.
okay.
Oh hey. Do you got a second? I got some a question.
Yes.
Oh.
Hey, it's me,
yeah.
your boy.
So that prophecy thing, that's weird, huh?
I mean, it's usually how prophecies work. We have a prophecy, it gets fulfilled.
Hmm. Are we doing okay, or are we not even remotely near what we need to do?
Well, you do seem like you're about a level 5, and that's not nearly enough to fight the bad guys. So you're at the beginning.
Okay.
They say a journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. Get out there and make something of yourself. And you just hear and going out of your head.
That's why I didn't ask.
Go
She
out
wasn't
there
very
and
helpful.
be somebody.
I'm like 60% convinced that Eldath and Zergaz are the same person.
Yeah. It's just Zergaz, just
Zergaz and
effing.
drag.
He's just
Mhm.
effing with Casper just to see what he can make him do.
Listen, I'm not saying that that is canon. I'm throwing it out there now as one of those like
You see,
maybe.
you see a tiefling in the
later.
back of Crimson Red. He's like, so anyway, I got this whole cult to start worshiping me as this other god. I made fire inside of water, and they were like, "Oh my god!" Yeah, it was easy.
It's gotta be easy. All you have to do is show up and just be like, I'm this fancy goddess. Anyway, you're the chosen one. And they're gonna be like, I am. Hook, line, and sinker. Done.
I told it to every single one of them. Told them they couldn't tell somebody.
They all think they're the chosen ones. They do whatever I fucking want. It's amazing.
All right. So
Justin's scribbling
just
out
like-
his notes. He's like, gotta rewrite this bit.
It's just like, Casper, can you keep up, please? We're trying to get to the Crimson Rip before it gets dark.
you
Rude.
guys.
You're really lagging behind. No, you're fine. But I trust that we do show up to the bar. Oh, yeah, excellent. We're at the bar.
Yep.
Oh,
Oops.
hello.
I'm
I didn't
bouncing
wanna
between
fly.
screens. I'm all over the place.
Yep. So that is going to be Tanya. That's Tanya right there. And this one is going to be Sutya.
Tanya the Chimera?
Nope, Tanya the Leonin.
Oh.
And Sutya the Loxodon. I don't have a Loxodon creature or a Leonin, and so it's going to be a Chimera and a Griffin.
Okay.
You guys walk back in, and Tanya is like, "Oh, you're back." Looks over at Sucha and like, "Can't believe they're back. I totally thought they would have died."
We did it. They're dead.
N-
It's dead. I don't know.
No,
Yeah.
no way.
Yeah.
So I think at this point, like Nyx has got like the carapace of the scorpion, like the shell of it on her back, like
Just, like,
she's
hanging
hauling
on
it
her
back.
head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Byron will unfold the black cloth and reach in and pull the kobold's body out and just kind of flop it on the floor and just be like, "Okay, delivered as requested."
Tanya takes a step back, not like she's concerned, because she's an assassin. You could tell by the blade thing that she has on her outfit. But more of a, she 100% thought you guys weren't coming back.
The blade thing? Do you mean dagger or sword? Is that what?
No.
So
So
simple. She's one of the
each of
blades
them
in the
have,
organization.
Okay.
So they have there's
Gotcha.
there's
I
the
just-
blade, the seekers, and the I forget. Give me the second. I'll tell you the other ones.
I just thought maybe you forgot the name for a weapon.
The destroyers.
It's blades, seekers, and operatives. Those are the three.
Cool.
I can't
Um,
say that I appreciate your surprise at seeing us come back alive.
I mean, when you left, you were very, very weak. And she looks at Casper. She runs over and just kind of squeezes your arm a little bit, and she's like, "You've gotten so much stronger."
I think you might be judging a book by its cover a little bit
Yes.
too preemptively.
Yeah, I'm even stronger than this.
I mean, that's what I did. I judged a book 100% by cover. I mean,
Now you can make
I
up
was-
for that mistake by paying us for our work.
I will, but I was for sure that owl folk creature would have killed you all in your sleep.
That
It did
Oh.
come close to that a few times. But
Well, since he's no
Actually-
longer here, you
Wait,
don't get
what?
his share. And she goes over to the big book that she has, and she's flipping through, and she's like, 200 gold pieces each.
and do you plan on keeping Gorbox's body as well?
And she says, that is not really any of your business. Would you
Well, if
like
you're not going to take it, we'll take it.
No,
Yeah,
We're
not gonna leave it on the
we're going
floor.
to take it.
Mhm.
Sucha grabs it with her big trunk and just drags it behind into that back room behind you. But she says, the scorpion, are you willing to part with the carapace?
For the right price.
And she looks at you and she says, I'd be willing to 50 gold. Is that what you're looking for?
No, badges. I want entry into your guild. I want badges for all of us and a place of notoriety. I don't want to come in at entry level. You've already underestimated us once, and you won't need to do so again.
No. Sorry, 50 gold.
Sorry, we couldn't make a deal then. I'll just drag the carapace across the floor. I want it to leave scratches in the floor, just little ones.
is this
just to
like
ruin the stain a bit.
Isn't
Is
their
this-
bar?
I say, is this like dragging the
Asshole.
chair out of like Pitch Perfect where it's making that sound the entire time? Just
Yeah. It's also very clearly she could pick it up and carry it, and this is very obvious.
So as Nyx leaves, are the two of you still there?
Yeah.
If you would like to join, you may. You just can't jump to the front of the line like your friend was requesting. But I will give you the forms to join.
I gotta fill out paperwork.
Oh, it's more of a just sign your name thing. But yeah,
okay.
Okay.
yes.
What?
Or is there a fee? Is there a membership fee? Nix, get back in here. What are you doing?
Paperwork?
No,
What was that?
she's already left.
Yes.
I'll just say it's strapped back onto her back as if it was never on the ground. Just, what was this? I hear we're signing documents.
So yeah, I mean, if you guys wanted to sign up to do this, you could go over to, they would allow you to use their equivalent of a job board, to do jobs that they need. You start off as apprentice, you work your way up through the levels of apprentice, or journeyman. I have to go and see which one it is. And then once you get through those, you can become someone from the Crimson Writ proper. And that's how you get, both of the badges, the one that's like the teardrop with the circles around it, as well as you can then pick like a specialty. So it's thief, assassin, assassin, bounty hunter, spy.
I hear that you don't let people skip to the front of the line, but how many people come to join that have already killed the necromancer and all of its goons?
Well, most people who show up have done something to earn our respect.
Okay. So, now that we have defended the city from a zombie invasion and taken out a necromancer, let's pick a simple quest from the board to impress you.
Yep. But actually, give me a perception check. Everybody can give me a perception check. Yep.
20.
Okay.
17.
21.
Oh. Casper is the only one that knows because he rolled the highest. So you guys all see that while these two are talking to you, everyone else in the area seems to be on edge. So you're not sure whether or not this is just a constant state of things for the Crimson Writ, or if there's something else going on.
Is it the body on the floor? Is that the problem?
No, you would imagine that's pretty commonplace.
Okay.
What
do I do with this information?
Well, so
Share it.
I share it. Everyone seems to be on edge. I don't know if this is commonplace or if this is just a thing that happens around here. But is everybody okay? Lady?
Oh.
one would assume this had to deal with Firewalker, I would guess.
No, that was last week's issue, or however long it was. That yesterday's issue? That was yesterday's issue. It's only been a day or two. I guess you'll find out soon enough. There have been sightings of the scorched palm in the city.
Would Byron know what that is, having been here for a decade?
Give me a history check. Anybody can give me a history check.
Anybody?
Mm-hmm.
That includes
13.
me.
22.
11.
22. What'd you get, Nix?
13 or something. It wasn't.
Okay.
Not that high.
You guys all have heard just a little bit about it, but Byron, you would know that these people are not from this city. They're actually from another section of the world, and they are a very elite group of assassins. They work in groups of two. With how high you know about this, they work with groups of two. One of them is for lack of a better way of describing it, like the assassin class with or subtype within D&D, and the other one is a wizard, and they pair off of each other to make very, very efficient assassins.
Byron just kind of looks. He goes, "Oh, the scorched palm. I understand that they're not adverse to risk on new employment. They're supposed to be pretty elite."
I don't understand why they're in our city. How do you know about them?
How do I know about that?
It's just you just happen. It's something that you
Just be
picked
like,
up in the streets.
I
know.
I meet a lot of people. We talk about a lot of things. Pillow talk and all.
So is the problem that the Scorched Palm are here?
They don't ever show up for nothing. You don't. They show up and people start dying. Uh, give me just 1 second, and she leaves the room. And Sucha is just clearly trying to fill the dead air with just small talk. She's like, "So, where are you from? Hmm?
Here.
So she's just
Lucia,
doing a terrible
I don't know
job.
if you know this, but your spy name is your favorite color mixed with the stream you grew up on.
She goes, I love these. I learned them all the time in my last job as a factory worker.
That's so fascinating. What is the Scorched Palm doing here? Who are they attacking?
Just then, Tanya comes back and is like, look, these are clearly difficult times. Lana has given me permission to allow you to bypass the normal the normal ranking system. If you could handle this issue for us, we would bring you in as members proper.
The issue of the Scorched Palms?
Yes. You don't have to
handle the issue of the Scorched Palms?
You don't have to kill them. You just need to bring us back why they're here.
We can kill them anyway, though.
I
We'll
don't know if
probably
we
just
can.
do that if we see them.
Is the
she looks
issue
over and
that they're treading on your territory and that they may be taking a job away from you?
Or are they trying to attack some of you? Is Lana safe? Clem's gonna be really unhappy if Lana's not safe.
Give me a perception check.
Okay. 18.
So when you see that, when you talk about Lana being safe, Tanya, she looks concerned. And she's kind of nervously looking back over her shoulder into the other room. And she goes, we're not sure. They've never, they always ask before they come here. We're worried that they might be making a play for the Crimson Writ. Meaning they're
The
coming
bar.
at them. Like, yeah.
They ask before they come here?
Oh,
Do you have an agreement in place with them?
It's only the right thing to do. If we were to go where they're at, we would talk to them before we did our business.
Well, then surely you have a contact with them. Why not reach out there and see if they're making a play?
We've sent people.
Did those people come back?
No.
Oh, okay. Well,
What's the chance those people are deserters? Maybe they're shitty employees. Have you considered that we might be great employees and you should absolutely give us some badges?
She walks back to her paper and she's like, no, they all had very good reviews last time we did the reviews.
well, I'll make sure that I fill out my self-review really, really well. Byron's going to look and just kind of peek into the other side of the room to see if anyone's in there that he recognizes.
Nobody that you recognize, but there is a decent amount of people, and they're all like just going back and forth, doing things, scurrying, trying to figure out, what they can do to fill the void.
So-
I was just going to ask where.
She goes, hold on. Sorry, my notes. The last that we heard of them, they were seen in the royal section.
Oh, okay.
Do you want us to engage with them in any way, or just find out what they're doing?
That's up to you. If you can disable them, it would be greatly appreciated. Although, I would be careful. I don't know.
So it sounds like at the very least, if we figure out what they're doing and bring back information, that would fulfill the requirements that you are requesting of us?
Yes.
Wait. We already can join, but if we do this, we skip part of the stuff we need to do?
You skip all the bullshit. So, like, essentially, you have to go clear out the sewer of rats, and then you have to go steal this thing from a guy, and then you have to go do a seeking quest. And
why do we care?
I don't know. You guys want all the badges.
Oh,
I think it's
badges.
Is getting a higher rank allow us to get better missions?
It can get you better missions, but it also gives you access to people who can teach you things. Because once you get to a specific level, you have access to the other proper members, which could maybe help you craft better, or
I'm gonna tack on real quick because also big scale here. This is essentially going to turn into we need to take down Prowler because those are clearly the big bad evil guys. And right now we have one alliance with the Bronze Maul, and then we have two neutral parties in the Crimson Red and in Shantara. So we need to get in with them so we can befriend them, so that when we're like, hey, maybe we fucking crush Prowler and their big dumb dragon and her big stupid dragon face, they're gonna be like, yeah. But also, on a personal level, badges. Badges.
She wants... Go ahead.
Your relationship with the Bronze Maul is a little tenuous, just because of Uli's not really... I mean, he really has it out for Prowler to the point where he's almost blackballed, which we kind of talked about.
We're also not that in with Bronze Maul.
Correct.
Right? Like that's where our top alliance is, but it's not like we're
our top alliance is with the
beloved.
kid that nobody likes at the moment. So
yeah, exactly. So we got to rally up all these groups. So that's like from the top down view. That's why we're doing this.
But it sounds like there's a potential that we might even like earn a feat from these guys, kind of.
Ooh, love that.
Maybe.
Ooh, write that down. Want a feat in the future.
You had a whole bunch of them in that bag.
Yeah, we found like
feet everywhere.
Pairs.
Yeah,
it's true. I kept the good ones. I only kept the ones that were truly
looks at
well
a feet.
manicured.
Eh.
Yeah.
Got weird bite marks on it. No, they didn't exfoliate enough. Not worth it.
Byron's concerned whenever she's like, "Oh no, hold on to this one." What does that mean?
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Keep that one.
I recognize this foot.
Oh, this reminds me of my first foot I chopped off. Oh, nostalgic. Let me keep it. All right, listen. I'm down for a clear-cut quest. So track down Scorched Palm.
This is
last in the royal section. Yeah, it will.
It's so complicated, and we're probably gonna die.
Well, so here's the deal.
Oh,
all we have to do is find
back.
out what they're up to. Not that I'm bragging, but I am somewhat of a master infiltrator. I think I should be able to at least gather intel.
Oh yeah. Can you just do this for us while we go do something else?
It's a montage.
We've got some shopping to do. If you could just take over this.
Okay.
What about this? Why don't you start clearing out the rats in the basement? We'll start down one.
You guys start.
We'll start at the bottom and try and get to where.
You guys start with the lowly quest. Byron will just head right to the top, and we'll see.
There you go. There you go. And then once you've gotten in, listen. Whoever gets up to that badge first, will just yank the others along.
Yeah. I'll go in, sleep with the enemy, get the information that I need, and
you would do that anyway.
It sounds like we've got a plan, guys. Look at us moving the story forward.
And Clem just has to go along. Sucks to suck.
Listen, I think as long as we can. Oh, wait. While we're here, I do want to talk to Sitya and just kind of. So, asking for a friend, but like,
Okay.
what's Lana's deal?
Like, what's she into?
What
Is she
do you
like-
mean?
Is she like in the know? You know?
I don't understand what that means as a person.
Is she like bonded?
As in, like, insured?
Isn't she? Yeah. Insured in that like she's not gonna die alone because she has like a romantic partner. I've got a
Oh.
friend who's like maybe a little bit intrigued. I don't really know how the courting thing works. Byron, can you step in?
Nix, are you asking because you're interested? Or
No, God, no. No, not that there's anything wrong with Lotta. I just not for me.
no,
but
yeah, okay. We're just interested in knowing about the individual that we're working for.
They really like gossip and trash talking
Yeah,
people. So
is
if you
she
have any of that,
is she dating?
Oh.
Is she interested, or is she?
Why didn't you just say that? I loves the hot goss.
Okay, I did. I just asked.
No. So Lana is single. She was hurt by a young suitor. His name was. Hold on, I gotta go back to.
Promise
my
it wasn't me.
notes. No, it wasn't you. Oh man.
what a twist, though.
Yeah, right? Turns out I had been
Uh,
using a different face.
his name was Patrick.
Oh God.
Hayes.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh boy, Can I roll a deception to make sure that I don't give away that like, oh fuck, it's Patrick.
I mean, it's
Sure.
not like you can
Ooh,
flush your
that's a
cheeks.
9.
Hold on.
It's true.
I rolled a 12. Do you know Patrick?
I don't know. Sounds like a guy with some killer eyebrows.
didn't we just meet him recently?
You do know Patrick. He was always licking his fingers and pushing down his eyebrows.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
eyebrow Patrick.
Yeah,
We've met. We've met. Wouldn't have pegged him for a heartbreaker.
Ah, that was his thing.
Hmm.
So
Okay,
we've learned
well.
Lana is single and she has terrible taste. Great. Good
And
to
not
know.
even the terrible taste would take her. So
That's for you, Emily.
yikes.
When you're listening back to this, Emily, that's for you, girl. Go get him, Tiger.
Are we done here?
Where did we say where we heard the where we heard that the Scorched Palm, the Royal District, but
Royal
like
yes.
Royal District's a pretty big area. I didn't know if, I mean, I've got a contact there. I guess I could ask around. I just didn't know if you had any more specifics, but
That's all the farther I've thought about this.
okay.
There it is. That's an honest answer.
Fair enough. Thank you. Is there
Oh,
a
do we-
monetary reward with this, or is it just that we get to skip the line?
And she walks over to the thing, and Tanya's like, "Give me the clipboard," and she's flipping through, and she goes, "Something like this would be 350 gold pieces each."
Oh yeah.
Fair
How
enough.
many are there? How much information do you have about this group?
I think they've exhausted their information.
Yes.
Could I ask at a later time, maybe in 10 minutes, and you might have an answer then? Or
So,
30 minutes
Um,
in 1 week. Ask Ben.
hold on, I'm making a note. She says, "We've only seen the one pair, but that does not mean that there's not more."
ever you've but
No. They saw two people for the Scorched Palm in the city. That doesn't mean there's not more, but they have seen one group, and they do know that they work in groups of two.
how big is the organization general?
There are 100 of them.
How many are there of you?
350.
No.
Wait, I just used that number.
I
374.
was like, oh, that's a odd coincidence. Okay, fair enough. Okay. Should we
Okay.
tell him to fuck off or what?
The scorched palm.
Yeah.
Well, if we meet
I
him, we'll
know
just.
these guys.
Well,
Uh,
if we meet here, we put a dagger through their palm and through their throat, and then we just haul their bodies back in here if we find out what they're up to. Efficiency.
Okay.
That would work.
Hmm.
Do we still need to sign off on whatever entry
Oh, I hand
form?
waved that you already did. If you didn't
Oh.
want to do that, then
Signing off on documents feels like an entry point to getting cursed. So as long as you're not going to surprise us with one of those, then yeah, I'm good with hand waving.
I don't sign anything because I never read the fine print.
Just feel like this is going to be an Ursula moment where you like sign it over, and then Lana's just like, "Aha! I've got your legs."
she,
All right.
She'd take your voice, I think. She'd give you legs.
That's,
I heard you wanted feet. There's 2 more.
Is this all we had to do? Didn't we have to talk to other people? Didn't we want to talk to enchanter people or something?
Eventually, I think we wanted to potentially shop.
You wanted to shop. You wanted to talk to the mages, and you were also told about Io.
Yeah.
Do we want to keep our shopping for the out of session to keep it fast? Because I have no idea what I want to buy with this newfound money.
We
I'd like to see if we
could.
could do some crafting with the stuff we have, and I'd rather do that when Emily's back around.
Okay. So there's some crafting happening. Casey, you want to talk about what you're trying to do?
So at some point in time when we have our off time, Byron would like to essentially develop a box that people can put items into and deposit a coin, and when they shut the box, it cleans anything in 1 cubic feet with prestidigitation. And he's basically going to create a dry cleaner station and try to position them around the town.
So what do we say? It's going to take a week to make one of those?
Yeah. Whenever we have downtime for that. So that may not be now, but whenever that is.
Okay. Nix, what are you trying to do?
I think my top priority would be to go to Enchantara next. But as far as crafting stuff goes, I just want to make something. I think I'd like to make some like armor out of my carapace if possible.
Okay.
But I don't want anything that's gonna like weigh me down. Maybe we call it like a studded leather armor, something to that effect, or maybe a little
So
bit.
you'd have
lighter.
to bust it up to make it studded leather. Otherwise,
Yeah.
it's going to be like a scale mail type thing.
Okay. I can work with that.
Okay.
I can figure it out.
Sure. It's just think about some stuff, and we can talk about it the next week. Casper, is there anything that you wanted to do as far as crafting goes? The shopping, you can hand wave and just let us know what you got. But
Casper really hasn't been in the crafting mode recently. I do have that rose gold scale. I'm imagining I can't just craft something with that.
you have someone who can, though.
Do I? Who's that?
Believe you have a magical smithy who made a deal with a devil.
But she's not
Evening.
here. So, I'm just gonna if we are doing downtime, Casper would be probably training, or he'd probably head back to the to his boys at the chapel and train there. Otherwise I don't
You
have
get
to.
you get back to the chapel, and Talon's like, "Have you seen my brother? Is he coming back to see me?"
I'm sorry. Sword disappeared and Talon's still around?
I have some real bad news for you. See,
What
there
is
was
it?
this portal, and it was either dicks or tentacles that took your brother. And this is really awkward. Anyway, did they find any of your armor? You can take his place.
We can do that while you're back there.
So you get
You can take his place.
you get to roll 3
Fucking
times to see if you got his armor.
Is it just a straight?
It's a D20, yeah.
It's so rude.
So I
It's so
believe what we
rude.
said was it's he needs like 3 pieces of armor. It's a 15, a 17, and then a 20 that we need to roll.
Nope, no, and no.
Okay.
Wow.
So he's like, so my brother's gone, and I still don't have my armor. I just,
We can buy you some armor.
but it's not the same.
Well, you sold it because you're a drug addict, so you gotta temper your expectations.
Yeah,
a little
how's
bit.
getting clean going?
I've been doing well. It's been 3 days, and I've been doing really good, and you can see that he does. He doesn't look as shitty. The guys at the Heralds of the Dawn have been keeping him in check, but he still doesn't have his armor, and and CJ is kind of mad. But Talon is still here. Sor is not, and you exercise.
Yeah. You know, there's a short little montage of him doing some stuff out in front with the archery. Hangs out with his bro, Tom. They go shirtless together a little bit, and it's fun. And Talon can join in too. Is Talon buff? Do owl folk get buff?
So
Pretty sure
Talon
they have
is
hollow
coming
bones.
over, and he doesn't look super jacked, but he is he picks up the sword and he goes to swing it, and as he does, there's a portal that opens behind him, and dick tentacles reach out and pull him into the thing.
I'm gonna save him.
Okay.
No, I want
Give
to
me
save him.
give me a dexterity saving throw.
No, that's so sad.
Not to the
I
hentai
wanna-
plane. Oh no.
No, nobody should go there. I'm gonna fucking use my channel divinity to.
Might have broke
give myself-
Lisa.
Please continue.
I'm gonna use my channel divinity to get Peerless Athlete so I can go faster. Although it's the same. Can it be? Could it be an acrobatics check?
Sure.
Okay. All right.
Roll a paladin check.
I roll a 15. Casper's just like, hey, come join me and Tom over here, Talon. And Talon's like, okay. And then the portal starts. He's like, no. He gets really buff and just runs over to grab him. He sees the first dick tentacle.
So you see one dick tentacle slither around his leg, and you just yank him out, and it's almost like you can hear the noise of the portal right before it happens, and you're able to pull him out of the way, and the tentacles go, "Mrrr," and then it and goes away. And sorry, he's still here.
Can I don't know what I would. I wish I had something to throw into the portal. That would be funny, but I don't. So I'm gonna set Talon down. Oh, are you okay? That was really close, actually.
I was scared and aroused at the same time. I don't understand.
That's the same look that Sor had right before he.
I hate it here. I hate the tentacle hentai plane. I hate the tentacle plane. Grapple owls. Leave the owls alone. They've got hollow bones and they're flammable. They don't need to deal with this.
Oh man. Anyway,
Oh,
that was weird.
Thank you, sir. That was. Oh, I need to go think about this. And
Think about it while we're working out. Come on.
Go pray
he-
about it.
as he walks away, he was like unbuckling his pants, but he buckles his pants back up and he comes back to work out.
Whoa.
Justin, what?
Whoa. Oh.
Okay, well.
So there. Jesus fucking Christ. So there was that one time when Byron went to a store and said, "Hey, I'll turn in this magical hand for you at the Heralds of the Dawn." I don't know. Do we need to turn into a quest to that guy or go literally anywhere else?
Well, yeah, you guys said you wanted to try to go to the mages, and then there's Io, and then there's the people who are trying to do something in the city they shouldn't be.
Yeah, so as you guys meet back up with Byron at some point in time, however long that may be, Byron will fill you guys in that he has a contact named Emily Davenport in the Royal District. She is a tiefling, and that he is she's a contact that he did whenever he was doing some jobs inside of that district. Says, our best bet is probably to reach out to her since they didn't have anything to go on. It doesn't seem like for, them being a thieves guild and supposed to be in the inner workings and behind the scenes of things, they actually know what the fuck's going on in this town. So we'll just have to find our own lead. The other thing is at some point we should probably go talk to Dawn Whisper, who is what Sor saw when he got pulled through the plane with the cultist.
Now, here's a crazy idea that probably is legitimately crazy and we won't do. But what if we tried to get in with Prowler and get in from the inside?
I'm based on my interactions with them, I don't think they will probably let me. He was able to see through any magic I had to disguise myself.
But not with. They're a big organization. They probably haven't, put your face on a poster for every recruiting site. We could just start as peons and see what it's like.
I think, kind of as Nyx indicated, we would probably be rewarded more by gathering the other allies together to fight against Prowler, because they seem to be smaller fish in Prowler's pond at the moment.
Okay.
It's not a bad idea to send someone in, though.
Yeah.
Maybe our new
Talon,
owl
would you
friend
like to
who's
go do
not-
It's probably the safest place for him.
Talon, you owe us a life debt. Here's how you can repay us.
What do you want me to do?
Go into the belly of the beast.
It's
What?
not a
Is that a bar?
beast.
Yep.
No, they're a company. They're a corporation. And
Prowler.
listen, I think, a little menial labor, get you on a good schedule, maybe it could be good for you. Earn some
Oh.
extra coin.
Okay. I would help.
Are you familiar with Prowler?
No. I've been here for like 3 weeks and I've done drugs and sold my equipment.
To be fair, you've probably seen Prowler's logo somewhere. They're pretty prevalent. Here, I'm gonna take out my bag of Prowler stuff and hand him a slap bracelet and shove the t-shirt over his head and...
He slaps it on his wrist and he's like, "Oh, I look so cool."
You
But yeah,
definitely do.
I've definitely
It's so
seen stuff like
cool.
this around the city.
Well, they're a pretty big company, and I bet that they have a ton of entry-level jobs, and maybe you can just join one of those and, I don't know, maybe work your way up to the top of the corporate ladder and
Now,
see if they can share a bunch of company secrets.
I gotta
with their
say, as
underhanded.
a player, what I see happening with him joining is that once we actually start fighting them, he's gonna be like the middle manager. He's gonna be like, "Hey guys, I love my job here. They say I have to kill you though, so I'm gonna go. I have to fight you now." So
That
I
is
don't know.
exactly what I would like to happen.
I mean,
Oh,
he
okay.
won't have any armor, and all we have to do is
Okay.
offer him some drugs. We'll pretty much
Flammable.
wreck him instantly.
Yeah.
Hey, you got some Verass blood for you. Ooh, relapse.
One fireball, guys. We already know the secret to
Oh, yeah.
taking down these nerds, all right?
They are flammable.
They're so flammable. Easy.
Okay. Good idea. Go do it, Talon. Thanks,
Oh,
Rob.
okay. Hold on. I'm gonna go update my resume.
Listen, you can find an entry. Listen, maybe Blip Blop's Noodle Emporium is hiring, and you can start there with some kind of I don't know what Prowler would have to do with Blip Blops is the first business name that came to mind.
So, you would probably think that he could get a job working at Prowler Cola.
Yeah, I believe him.
Mm.
He could do some
like-
pick and pack.
I'm gonna go work there, and he walks away to work for Prowler Cola.
Excellent. I can't wait to see where this goes 30 episodes from now.
You're welcome, CJ.
Okay.
He's not commenting. He's fine.
So Byron is going to do some shopping. I'll message you offline. He's going to be looking for some particular spell scrolls.
Okay.
And I think that's it as far as that. So I think maybe we could go talk to Yohara.
Okay.
Oh, we're going to Yohara next. Okay.
Is that where you want to go? So her.
Can I-
Yep. Go ahead.
I'm curious if Byron makes any sort of reaction when he mentions I've got a contact, Yohara, Dawnbringer. If there's any little like flicker in the eyes or rush of blood to the face or anything that could be clocked.
I think if you guys agree to it, you would probably notice that he kind of like basically kind of primps himself a little bit more than normal.
Oh, preening. Okay. Trying to make a good impression?
We've met before. It's not so much a good impression, it's wanting to continue my standing impression.
Are you friends?
She helps me out, gives me some jobs that I can do with lucrative pay, and typically the job isn't too terrible. The last job ended up being a bit more hairy than normal. We dated for a while.
Oh.
But ultimately we stopped. She is a wonderful person, and watch your coin purse, because she will potentially lift it. That's how we actually met.
She stole your coin purse?
Yeah, she stole my coin purse, and so I tracked her back down and stole hers and left my card. And we met, and we started doing jobs, and eventually started dating. And I think we just found that working relationship was a bit too tense to continue the relationship at the moment. So
Nix nods understandingly, but you can tell she is not following. It's like, how did this relationship work? Oh, okay. If you don't mind me asking, Byron, is she the one who helped set you up with whatever it was that you stole from Prowler?
yeah, it was the last job that we did. She requested that I take a bauble for another party and deliver it back to her. She was basically the intermediary. But she said that it was a high-paying job, should have been an in and out. Basically, I disguised myself as an individual. I moved into a building, read some Elvish, changed into a couple of guards, walked up to the top of the building and into a room that had lots of contraptions on the wall. Ran into an issue, stepped into some kind of arcane rune that locked me into position for a while, and apparently alerted the guards by the time that I was finally free. Well, the elf that we met at the town hall meeting walked in and tried to attack me. I ran out and jumped off the balcony. The trick that you saw I did with the undead ogre in the alleyway, where I prevented it from crushing Casper, that's the trick I used to save myself from falling to my peril, and I managed to fall almost to the earth and then step onto the ground, run across the bridge and into the darkness, and that was my escape. I brought that item to Io, and I just kind of we parted. I mean, that was that. I basically rested for the evening, got up the next day, and picked Clem up, and we went to the inn for a zombie brawl bash.
Nix doesn't seem terribly convinced by this, and would lean over to Casper. And not quite enough that Byron can't hear it, but clearly not directed towards Byron. Just,
We know the volume of your whisper.
we may want. Listen, I can't help it that I'm never being told to roll stealth check, and I just assume that I'm whispering. We may want to be aware of whatever this Iohara tells us. It seems like her information may not always be the most accurate.
Okay.
Byron moves his
So-
coin purse into the interdimensional space.
So
Oh, take mine too.
Only if you retrieve it later yourself and dumps it to the codpiece.
you guys head to the market and trade district. This is, Byron, where you know the Broken Horn is located at. And it is an intimates and loungewear store where she works on the second floor. I'll actually throw that into our Discord here. Give me 1 second. Let's see here, that'll be in. Guess there we go. Throw in fan art.
Perfect. Right where I'd
Yep.
expect to see game notes.
Exact right.
No,
place
I threw it for you guys in the campaign.
Thank you.
But for everybody else, I threw it into fan art. So you guys walk into this building, and there's just it's lingerie and women's apparel and men's stuff too. Stuff to make people feel sexy. Yes.
Hi, Emily.
So, Byron, you know that you have to go upstairs, and you see as you go upstairs, there is a purple tiefling with black, long, wavy hair that's it's pulled back, and it's got a sculpted, kind of flirty face. She has bright aquamarine eyes. And she has her horns. They're close to her head, and they turn black or turn back black as they curl over. One of them is broken off, and Io sees you, and she walks over and slaps you right in the face, and she goes, "You son of a bitch!" And that's where we're gonna start next week.
I appreciate that not one of us was surprised by that interaction.
No.
I personally start a vote that we end every session with a woman, oh man, coming up and slapping Byron in the face and saying, "You son of a bitch."
Good suggestion.
No matter where we're at in that boss fight, comes out of nowhere. It's a zombie lady, maybe.
Splat.
Also, what I've learned is that Casper, maybe all it's going to take is you stealing Byron's coin purse to make some magic happen.
I think I'm just supposed to spit in his face, right? He seemed into that.
Casper's learning all his kinks through this adventure, really. I will say you're probably joking, but Casper's not the person to steal anything ever. His hands are too big.
Even for love? Even for love?
Especially for love.
Oh. What does
Well,
Eldath think about this?
I have to turn into a pumpkin because I have to be up in just a few hours. So this is where we're going to end it, folks. I appreciate everyone for sticking through all of our shenanigans because we were extra shenanigan-y tonight. Casey, do you want to pick somebody for inspiration?
I think we will pick Mazaman.
Woo! Mazaman, you get inspiration for next week if you come and join us. I really appreciate everybody for showing up tonight, and see you next week.
Thank you,
All right,
guys.
bye, guys.
Bye.
We love you. Thanks for coming. Okay, bye, guys. I love you.
And then Justin
Thanks for
turned into a
playing.
pumpkin. And then
Okay,
Rob turned into a
everybody.
Thank you, Justin.
pumpkin.
Bye-bye.
Good
Yeah,
night.
bye.
Good
Have